What's up, guys? I'm just on a little walk through my neighborhood, and I just started thinking about and decided I could talk about consistency and the impact that it can have on long-term progress. In my eyes, it's kind of, like the key principle that can determine whether or not you're successful in the long term. Because if you just take little steps each day towards your goals, it doesn't matter how big or how small those steps are. If you just do them consistently, you'll eventually end up where you want to be. To add to that, my high school football coach kind of had this thing that he'd say a lot. There's like this scale, right? There's this scale, and you want to stay here as much as possible. If you don't want to be up here too much, don't want to be down here too much. You want to stay where you're at. In terms of your mindset, and partially the reason that is you could be up here for a little bit, and that's good. Like be up a little bit more than normal, but it's hard to sustain that. And after those highs, typically it follows a lot of lows, and you tend to stay in that low for a while, and it kind of sidetracks your progress a whole lot. So if you do a better job at staying at the middle, keeping your mindset in the middle, and just being consistent, having discipline from day to day instead of these highs and lows, then it can do a lot for your overall progress. You get burnt out less quickly, and it becomes your normal and your baseline. So you don't have to put forth some sort of extraordinary effort, but you just have to be consistent with what you're doing. And it's okay to have these lows and mess up sometimes. It's okay, because not everybody's perfect. Not everybody can, sustain anything forever, like everybody messes up. But the important thing is not to get hung up on it, and just to make sure you're doing your best to get back to that normal. But yeah, I really think that, consistency will take you where you want to be. Like this is kind of a silly example, but as I'm on this walk here, I don't know what it's going to end up being, like a mile and a half, 2 miles or something. It's not very far, but I'm just taking consistent steps, pretty much the same length steps. But if I were to feel super motivated at one point and try to take a bunch of huge steps, or like hop my way through it, take a bunch of jumps, I'm like 300 pounds, I'll get pretty tired pretty quickly, and after that it would follow a bunch of probably just standing around trying to catch my breath, a bunch of small little steps while I get back to my normal, to where I can start taking normal steps again. And it would extend the walk by probably half an hour, being all goofy, taking these long ass hops and shit. So, that's more of the story is just be consistent and do what you can every day to move you closer to your goals. Thanks for watching. Peace out.